Und damit moin moin, willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von Die Rohre.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Ja, beyond the sea sky. Pipes, ja, Rohre. Im ersten Teil ein wichtiger Aspekt des Spiels. Ohne Rohre hätte man keinen Schweißbock gekriegt. Das ist so richtig schön zusammengeflickt hier oben. So gar nicht, wie die Stadt sich sonst gibt. Was sind das für Planten?
The main ingredient of Leeds moonshine appeared to be spankles. I filled the bottle to the top. I hope that would encourage Leeds to help me.
Es ist irgendein grünes Zeug, was er aus Spankles macht. Aber was kann ich hier denn noch so Schönes tun?
The flames from the furnace were fierce.
Okay, hier wird einfach alles eingeschmolzen, was hier reinläuft. Ich habe ja glücklicherweise schon alles abgeschaltet.
The droid was no longer a threat.
Ich kann hier sonst nichts machen. Aber die Frage ist, was mit der Weißwandtafel? Oder vielleicht komme ich dahin, wenn ich Lied sein Gesaft gegeben habe. Ich meine, diese Tür hier scheint sich nicht durch mich öffnen zu können. Der Name des Spiels finde ich aber auch absolut nicht übertrieben. Das ist wirklich ein stählerner Himmel hier. Ah, sieh mal einer an. Ein Tröpfchen. Aber noch habe ich keine Relevanz dafür.
It was some sort of fuse box or switchboard. The box was corroded and wouldn't open.
Das universelle Gordon Freeman Gedenkbrecheisen, das alles überlebt. Keine Ahnung. Noch habe ich keinen Grund hier irgendwas zu machen. Ich lasse es also erstmal. Außer das Licht ausschalten. Das geht immer. Aber irgendwas werde ich da oben noch machen müssen auf dem Dach. Wahrscheinlich werde ich das sowieso gleich erfahren. Ich meine, ich wüsste nicht, was ich hier machen könnte, was mir irgendwo anders in der Stadt was hilft, außer wenn ich was Bestimmtes für Lied oder von Lied brauche. Ich kann mir zumindest nichts vorstellen.
Hi there, Lead.
Oh, sorry. I was away with the fairies there. Any progress with my moonshine?
You're in luck. I've got it right here.
I knew that old security droid wasn't up to much.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Good man. Now give me that bottle.
Krass, muss irgendjemand früher mit dem die Presse reparieren.
So, what do you want to know?
So what's the deal with that security droid?
Nasty old rust bucket. Wouldn't he let me near my booze?
Any more of them around?
Not that I know of. I can celebrate now. Got a good stash of booze ready to go.
Simple things, eh?
Vor allem, wie hat er überhaupt das Ding jemals da drüben installieren können, in Betrieb nehmen können, sich was holen können, kam dann hierher und dann kam irgendwann der Druide? Was für ein Geier.
Do you know anything about missing children?
No.
I've been tracking a child across the gap, and the trail ends here, in the city.
Can he help you?
You can't? I'm sure Graham was connected somehow.
Hang on. Did you say you were in the gap? How did you even get into the city?
Well, I got one of those visitor U-chips.
You've got a visitor U-chip?
Yeah? So?
Is that why you came to see old Leet?
Kinda. I'm afraid I've got some bad news about our friend Graham Grundy.
Yeah? What's that?
Well, he's dead.
Dead? Oh, nuts. Damn shame. He was a lovely guy. Lovely.
So I hear. Anyway, I'm borrowing his ID.
You are? And how's that working out for you?
Not great. I'm having some technical problems.
Well, you've come to the right fella.
Aber, okay, mag ja sein, dass Graham Grundy ein netter Kerl war, aber trotzdem ist er mit den Leuten involviert, die die Kinder entführen.
I'm having some issues with my U-chip. Can you help?
You bet.
Oder?
It's what I do.
Well, there's a weird security flag on Graham's ID. Maybe that's why I can't access his messages.
Oh?
And every time someone scans my U-chip, they notice the error. A mentor from the Ministry of Well-Being is investigating it right now.
You what? And you came here? You know they can track those things, right?
I, guess.
We need to get that flag removed. Immediately. This could bring down my entire operation.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Quick! Get your hand on my workbench. Now.
Autsch. Es sei denn, Graham ist selber auf der Spur von diesen Kindern gewesen und hat diese Entführung untersucht, weil er hat das Foto ja gemacht von dem einen Kind.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Das Einhorn.
Oh, you look worried. Don't be.
The rubber fish just bounced off the guy's face.
That's 1 more thumb for Jimmy the Thumbs.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? 1 more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still,
Warum aber 2 Daumen?
while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Ich meine, das ist kein Tod für ihn,
That's
aber...
the thing about U-chips.
I smashed the bottle over the guy's head.
Eat it! Nobody's ever got the best of Jimmy the Thumbs. Until now.
So, you aren't Leet then?
I never said I was.
Oh yes you did. You maniac.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
What's wrong with stamp collecting?
They call me Jimmy the Thumbs, pal. Not Jimmy the Philatelist.
Thumbs? That's what you're after?
And the U-chips. But mostly the thumbs.
What do you even do with them?
Just collect them. I like the approval they give me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're crazy. Now tell me where to find Leet. The real Leet.
He's hiding out. In a place too hot for the likes of you. Folks call it the Hellfire Club.
Save your riddles, Jimmy. And with that, Jimmy passed out. Looked like I'd have to find the real lead on my own.
Danke fürs Einhorn.
There was a strange smell of almonds. I realized what the unicorn was made out of. Plastic explosive. I wasn't going to get anything more out of Jimmy for a while.
Alles mitnehmen, was man kriegen kann. Ich meine, sieht den Daumen hoch auf jeden Fall öfters hier. Aber man kann auf dem oberen ganz gut erkennen, dass zwischen Daumen und Zeigefinger so ein bisschen beim Ansatz der Finger am Handgelenk der Chip drin sitzt.
It was a rubber fish.
Okay. Aber das erklärt wenigstens den ganzen Kram drüben mit dem Turm. Ich könnte natürlich den Plastiksprengstoff einfach ins Feuer schmeißen und gucken, was passiert. Ich glaube, der brennt dann einfach nur. Ich meine, Plastiksprengstoff braucht normalerweise seine eigene Detonation.
A badly tied cable held the anchor sign to a support beam. The old sign was an anchor held by a hastily fastened cable. It had seen better days. I slid the crowbar under the cable, though I wasn't sure what I hoped to achieve. I had no way of detonating the C4.
Aber. Ich würde mich nicht wundern, wenn dafür das Ding da ist. Toll.
The wheel was long since broken. I couldn't turn the valve off this way.
Was mache ich mit dem verkackten Ventilrad?
The valve controlled the flow of gas to the furnace below.
Halt. Was war das? Ein Poster?
Human.
Das ist ein menschförmiger Druide? Interessant. Erinnert so ein bisschen an die Druiden aus dem ersten Teil. Okay, wie kriege ich oben den Anker gelöst.
Flames from the furnace were fierce. The furnace was too hot for me to get any closer.
Da ist eine Leiter und ein Gang hinter. Das heißt, im Prinzip muss ich das Ding ausschalten. Die Frage ist, wie? Wie schaltet man einen gewaltigen Brennofen aus? Oder Schmelzofen, ja.
The droid was no longer a threat. It was a vicious-looking crusher. It looked like it had been accidentally jammed.
Wir haben 2 Rohre, wenn ich das richtig verstehe.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Jetzt brauche ich nur ein Werkzeug oder irgendwas anderes, mit dem ich dieses... Tja... Ist auch nichts, ne? Ich sehe überall Rohre, aber ich sehe nirgendwo einen Weg, die Rohre zu meinem Vorteil zu benutzen im Augenblick. Mann!
Can't waste that precious moonshine. The main ingredient of Leeds moonshine appeared to be spankles. The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Solange ich nicht den entsprechenden Gegenstand habe, um mit den Rohren zu interagieren, kann ich auch nicht mit den Rohren interagieren. Das ist gerade echt eine harte Nuss.
Some of the trash was marked with the logo of Agio City.
Man soll ja mal alle Inventargegenstände mit allen möglichen Objekten benutzen.
It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher. The droid was no longer a threat.
I will not forget this.
It was a vicious-looking crusher. It looked like it had been accidentally jammed.
Wie soll ich dieses Ding zünden? Ich habe nicht das Gefühl, dass ich hier nochmal irgendwie hier weg muss, so einen Augenblick. Kann ich die Leiter hoch? Nein, natürlich. Die Leiter ist natürlich ganz selbstverständlich nicht zugänglich. Eigentlich sieht das auch nicht so aus, als wäre da oben irgendeine Öffnung oder irgendwas, wo ich durchklettern könnte. Muss von der anderen Seite sein. Ja, toll. Ich wusste, dass mir das Spiel genau das sagen würde. Das Problem ist aber, ich weiß bereits, was der Hellfire Club ist. Es ist der scheiß Schmelzofen. Wie schalte ich den scheiß Schmelzofen ab?
The valve controlled the flow of gas to the furnace below.
Wir können den Schornstein nur von der anderen Seite angucken.
The chimney was billowing thick smoke. The old sign was an anchor held by a hastily fastened cable. It had seen better days.
Ich glaube, Anker Insurance war auch so ein Ding im ersten Teil. Ich bin mir nicht mehr sicher. Ich war der Meinung, man musste sich da auch eine Versicherung anschaffen. Ich bin auch blöde, ey. Warum bin ich nicht gleich drauf gekommen? I'm a fucking genius, man! What's up? Komisch, dass das Seil dann trotzdem oben geblieben ist, obwohl es doch theoretisch dann mit dem Anker verbunden sein müsste. Ich hinterfrage diese Logik einfach mal nicht.
The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The sign was no longer a hazard, but the gas sure was. The light fitting had been ripped from the wall, and the bulb smashed.
Ich möchte ja wetten, dass ich explodiere, wenn ich den Sprengstoff so versuche reinzupacken, während das Ding an ist. Aber jagen wir doch einfach mal den Turm in die Luft. Warum nicht? Jetzt geht dem Ofen der Gas aus. Das Gas meine ich, sorry. Deutsch. Gut, Hellfire Club ist jetzt nur noch Club. Der kalte Ofen Club. Kann man ja mal machen.
The flames had died down, but the smell of burning waste still filled the air.
Das ist ein Geruch, der hier auch nie wieder verschwinden wird, glaube ich, bis man den ganzen Laden einschmilzt.
Behind the furnace, I could now see a ladder leading up to a room. The furnace was now off.
Wow, ich kann nichts damit benutzen. Eigentlich müsste das hier alles noch wahnsinnig heiß sein. Aber wer baut sowas hinter einem verkackten Brennofen?
Hello.
Na toll.
Lead?
Lead!
Huh? Hey, kid. Are you all right?
Lead! 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 Lead!
Oh. Is that
What?
a Schriebmann port?
Let me guess. Lead?
Lead!
Yeah. Hold your bilby, Poppy. Grown-ups are talking. Now, you. Why are you pretending to be Graham Grundy?
How do you know that?
My system flags every U-chip that walks through that door. And you are not Graham.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No. I just borrowed his ID.
I see. Okie dokie then. Start talking.
Ich muss mal ein bisschen knistern eben. Okay, wir haben ein Lied gefunden.
Why all this attention on my Schriebmann port?
Because, man, it's a Schriebmann port. Do you have any idea how rare that is? Still regret having mine out. See?
Naja, man kann halt in alten Linksysteme damit rein, ne?
Who's the girl?
Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Graham brought her here. Told me he'd found her wandering around somewhere.
Like kidnapping?
Jeez! Who said anything about kidnapping? No. He was trying to help her. He thought she might be connected.
Connected to what?
Everything. Or maybe nothing.
Well, that narrows it down.
Listen, pal. Graham had a loop, and he kept me out of it.
Mir ist gerade was aufgefallen. Hinter ihm an der Wand ist so ein bronzefarbenes Ding. Das sind die alten Verbindungsterminals für den Schriebmann-Board. Also hat Graham tatsächlich versucht, den Kindern eher zu helfen und hat sich wahrscheinlich irgendwie in diese Organisation eingeschlichen, ist aber wahrscheinlich enttarnt und dann getötet worden draußen.
How do I know you're really Leet?
Said I was, didn't I?
The last guy I met told me he was Leet, and that didn't end well.
That'd be Jimmy.
He tried to cut off my thumbs.
Sounds like Jimmy. Deep down, he means well.
Why does Poppy laugh all the time?
Weird, huh? It's like someone turned the happy knob all the way up to 11, and then snapped it off.
Graham never talked about it?
Like I said, me and Graham had a strictly need-to-know relationship.
Das ist ein bisschen krank in einer Stadt, wo alle da glücklich sein sollen.
So Graham just left you with Poppy?
Said it'd only be for a day. Didn't turn out that way. Poor kid. Someone had to look after her. Guess that's me now.
So what's your deal, Leet?
Technical genius, ethical hacker, outlaw, fashion guru. Whatever you want to call it. I stay off the grid.
Hiding from something?
Me and Union City had a little disagreement a few years back. And we'll leave it at that.
Okay, so what's your connection to Graham Grundy?
How do you know about me and him, anyway?
Graham's wife mentioned you by name.
She what? And I suppose she told you where to find me?
No, that bit was easy. I just used the tracker.
Whoa! A tracker?
Yes, a toy tracker. In that Bilby.
Bilby!
Songbird's Bilby had somehow ended up in the young girl's
Wahrscheinlich wegen
hands.
Randy.
Oh, Graham! You amateur!
Sounds like he was more than just an acquaintance.
All right, I did know him. I'm the genius who put the masked demon and the data blocker on his ID. I took in the girl when he brought her to me when I knew I shouldn't have. Bilby toy tracker. Stupid, stupid, soft-hearted, stupid Graham.
Sie hat das Ding in der Hand halt.
I'm looking for a boy called Milo. He was kidnapped 2 nights ago. I tracked him here, to Union City.
Hey, Poppy! You know a boy called Milo?
Bilby!
Not Bilby. Milo! Ah, forget it.
You really don't know any more about her?
Hey, I'm just the babysitter.
Didn't Graham ever explain where he found Poppy?
Graham didn't ever explain anything. Like I said, he was supposed to come back for the girl a couple of weeks ago.
Können auch Kupferfarben sein, das Ding. Bronze, Kupfer, ich weiß es nicht.
You said you put a data blocker on Graham's ID.
Yes, but a fat lot of good it does when you tell everybody about me. Hey, Graham?
Why did Graham want his own data blocked?
Hell if I know. I run a tech service, not a chat show. He wanted 2 things from me. First was something to hide his own data from. Prying eyes.
And the second thing?
A way out of the city. Just for a day. Being an absolute bleeding genius, I manage both. Hence the masked demon.
Okay, so if I want to find out what's going on here, I need to get rid of Graham's data blocker, yes?
Yes.
Can you remove it?
Yes. But no. Graham's little disappearing act has totally messed with my mojo. Whole new level of security has been added to the Minos gateway. I can't get in without my masked demon triggering every damn security protocol ever invented. Can't get rid of my masked demon without getting in. Basically, I'm saying Minos is out and it's a link space thing. You wouldn't understand.
Is removing this data blocker complicated?
Nothing's complicated if you've got the tools for the job. And you, sir, have got the tools for the job.
You're talking
Schriebman
about
port.
my Schriebman port?
Exactly. All our problems solved by that glorious hole in the back of your head.
You remember link space?
Yes, finally. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this city with a brain. That said, you may be the only one in the city with a Schriebman port. Which means, oh ho ho, today might turn out to be a good day after all. Let me show you something. Follow me.
Is that a link chair?
It absolutely is.
And I suppose you want me to sit in it.
You've got a problem with your ID. I've got a problem with mine. The solution to both our problems lies in Minos. But thanks to Graham's selfish inability to not die, I can't access the system.
So how do we get in?
Via link space. There's a back door into Minos. Now, I'm the only man in this city with a functioning link space chair. And today, the only man in the world with a functioning Schriebman port walks through my back door. I need you to do this. You need you to do this. Poppy needs you to do this. The universe needs you to do this.
The data blocker on Graham's account was stopping me finding out more about him. It sounded like Leet really could help me get rid of it. I needed to do what he said.
Oh boy. Ich mach mal eben eine Aufnahmepause. Bis zum nächsten Mal.